You don't need to go to Niagara Falls when you can eat some Brian balls.
What is up, Diecast collectors? This is OBB, the Diecast news guy, and welcome to another NASCAR Authentics Diecast review on my YouTube channel. And today we'll be reviewing a NASCAR Classics car, even though it wasn't advertised as NASCAR Classics, but it still is because, let's just say this car is old as shit. But it's a really cool car. And for any guys who are big fans of this driver, even though the last two seasons have been up, it has been a major down for this guy. Hopefully this video will give you guys a lot of positive vibes and bring back all the good memories of this diecast and this car and this driver. And without further ado, this could be the official diecast review of Jimmie Johnson's 2001 Lowe's Power Pride Chevrolet Monte Carlo. That is right, guys. We got ourselves a 2001 car, the first year I ever watched NASCAR. So how appropriate of that to happen, guys. My God, this diecast just absolutely amazing. I kind of had a feeling we were going to get another NASCAR Classics car. I didn't know when, but this right here is just freaking awesome. I mean, to have this is another Henry Motorsports Classic car in this wave of 2019 diecast. Really cool. This will be a great addition to go along with the Jeff Gordon and Darlington win that was released. Last year, and of course the Mark Martin Darlington win as well. For all we know, we might get the DW Darlington win as well with how things are going. But this car is also available in the Gold Series as well, so it's not an exclusive. But really cool. You do get a nice little magnet that goes along with that, and heck, we even got the throwback 48 as well. Well, not throwback, but you know what I mean, the old 48s that Jimmie Johnson drove. So, my God, guys. This is really cool, especially for the first Cup start. I mean, that's really awesome. But if you notice right there, that's kind of odd that they decided to put an actual render of the Jimmie Johnson Lowe's car compared to the two-dimensional ones that we got. So definitely looks out of place, but still really cool regardless. But anyways, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox this bad boy and take a close look at the Jimmie Johnson first Cup start car. Holy crap, I just fucked that up. Well, that wasn't the best interesting introduction I ever done, but you know, it is what it is, guys. So, here's the diecast right out of the box, guys, and what can I say? This is a really cool looking diecast. But before we take a look at this, guys, let's take a look at the little accessory that comes to this, and I have been fooled. This was not a magnet. This was actually a card, so at least we'll have a lot more information on this. At least it's not bent like the Noah Gragson car. What the hell? Is this card teared? What the hell? Are you kidding me, Lionel? Now you guys are fucking up trinkets? Yeah, my card has like a tear in it. Okay, the Noah Gragson magnet, I understand if that guy, but this right here? Oh, God. Guys, you better inspect your magnets and your cards now because you guys might get a flawed one like me. Look at that shit. I mean, honestly, who looks at a card like that? But still, though, I mean, Jesus. I know a lot of people are saying, okay, Brian, you're being way too nitpicky, but whatever, guys. And how disrespectful. I mean, this is kind of like the American flag right here. How disrespectful of Lionel doing that to our home country. Gosh. But this will kind of be like a late review. I was probably going to upload this during Veterans Day, so if I didn't say it already, I hope you guys had a great Veterans Day, and shout out to all the veterans out there who are watching this video, or if you guys know anybody who has a veteran in your family, myself included, my dad, his 14 years of the U.S. Army, so this right here, this review is going to go dedicated to him and all the veterans out there, so really cool. But there's the back of the card if you guys want to see that, as hopefully this video will be a lot more positive besides that little card outburst. But yeah, if you guys want to read that, go right ahead. But yeah. Hard to believe that he actually started his first Cup start in October, so pretty late for the seven-time champion himself, but it was one of the great memories that we should all know and love, and this one right here is no exception. I mean, first of all, as the diecast is literally about to roll off my little white shelf, I mean, God, this diecast is just so light. I mean, the Monte Carlo body, man, just... First of all, I think Lionel's never made this Monte Carlo body before, if I'm not mistaken, because this is the classic 2001 one that they had before they went to I think they ran this for like 2-3 years, and then in 2003 they changed it up, so it was more take a look. This has more of like a squared design and has a curved spoiler compared to the more ovalish Chevrolet bodies that we had in 2003 and before we got to Gen 7s. Not Gen 7, Jesus Christ. Holy crap, I can't talk right now. What am I trying to say, Brian? Holy crap, the COTs, that's what I meant. My God. This is what happens when you do so many diecast reviews in one day, guys. You literally just are just like, all right, you're going to have a little random outburst one of those days. So that was mine right there. But to get things back on track, this diecast kicks ass, guys. I mean, it was really cool that they were able to practically, you know, I guess you could say re-release this car, but Lionel's never released this car before, so that's really cool. I mean, they did made, of course, this 2018 version of this car that he ran at ISM, which, by the way, that might be the car we'll be doing a comparison to, because I've never done a review on that, because by the time I got this car, I literally ordered the 2018 version of it, so I could have a diecast to compare it to, because that would have been a great comparison, so looking forward to that in the next few minutes for you guys. But just such a simple paint scheme, guys. But this is the first Power Pride car, guys. I mean, Jimmie Johnson has a lot of Power Pride schemes. And feel free to comment below which Power Pride scheme has been your favorite. But this is the one that started it all, guys, especially with the red numbers. I mean, we don't really see Jimmie Johnson with red numbers, guys. We're usually used to the white 48 or the iconic yellow 48. So really cool that, you know, this is a nice blast from the past right here. Speaking of that, guys, man, rookie stripes. Holy moly, man. This is just the start of a great season for Jimmie Johnson and many other seasons to come. But more importantly, guys, I mean, look at all these contingencies, man. I'm even surprised they even got some of the old contingencies like EA Sports. I mean, last time I checked, they didn't want to do anything with NASCAR. So I'm really surprised that they got the licensing for that. My good friend Diecast Buffet pointed that out, so shout out to him. Of course, they couldn't have the Winston Cup Series logo on this, so it just says NASCAR. But, you know, at least we got something. I mean, we really don't have, at least they put something there. I mean, God forbid if they try to put a black box around all the diecast to replicate it as the Monster Energy Cup Series logo. I mean, God forbid someone's going to complain and be like, oh, I know what that is. I don't want my kids owning that because, you know, everything's just so PC now, guys. Just, my God. So, this car definitely is in a lot more of a different time, but still a really nice looking car, guys. And just, I usually don't review the chassis of this car, guys, but look at that, guys. I mean, so basic. It really brings me back to the days when Action Racing Collectibles first made these cars, and Racing Champions as well. I think Racing Champions made most of the diecast from this year, especially the early years in NASCAR. But my God, I mean, just how appropriate of us to review this car, guys. I mean, this car right here just screams throwback in any way, shape, or form, and I'm just really glad that Lionel was able to release this. And for what I know, I mean, Lionel looks like they've done a good job of the classics. I have not had any flaws with the classic lines. If only they could do that for all their diecasts. So, but this car is practically flawless, guys. So I am really impressed by this, guys. Really impressed. And that says a lot compared to, you know, all my other reviews. But anyways, let's go ahead and start the diecast comparison of the car I promised we would do a side-by-side comparison on, which is his 2018 version, which, by the way, I believe, yep, there's a paint chip on the splitter. See what I mean? But, I mean, this is not really an exact replica, but it is, you know, close to what Lowe's could have done. I mean, of course, they couldn't have they couldn't even add the freaking black hood cowl or the freaking black side skirts, but they had to add that NBC logo because, you know, nothing but commercials, am I right? But still really cool that they included the American flag. That is really nice. I do like the white numbers a lot more than the red ones, but they're basically practically inverted, so that is really nice right there. I mean, the back is pretty similar as well, unlike the, well, not the rookie stripes, but still, though, really nice looking diecast we got going on right here. I'm really ashamed that we didn't get his Power Pride car or his I know in the 187 scale for Wave 1, they had a 2-pack for Jimmie Johnson. They had the Ally 2019 car and his Lowe's Homestead Final Ride car. So, yeah, but really surprised that, you know, this didn't make it in NASCAR Authentics. Would have been a great hot seller, besides that fucking NBC logo. But, you know, this is a great exception regardless, guys. I mean, I really encourage you guys to go out and get this car. I mean, it has not been a bitch to find like I had predicted it would have. I mean, the Mark Martin car and the Jeff Gordon car, you know, they were, you know, a little difficult to find, but not as bad as the Haley Deegan 164. But, you know, if you guys see this car, you know, don't hesitate to ask. Go and get it. It's a nice classics car, especially for any guys out there who are just starting your diecast collection. God, you guys got a lot of catching up to do. Just saying. But yeah, guys, I definitely recommend this car. Really, really awesome. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this diecast review of Jimmie Johnson's 2001 Lowe's Power of Pride Chevrolet Monte Carlo for Hendrick Motorsports for the NASCAR Winston Cup Series. My God, that brings back so many great memories. Back when NASCAR was at its prime, in my opinion. But yeah, guys, this has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy. Thank you guys so much for watching this Diecast review, and until we meet again, I will see you guys on another NASCAR Authentics video.